Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel on today's daily, which is August 12th, 2025. And we have a puzzle page for us today. So let's click on our, if I can see this thing, coins. And let's see what we've got on the page here. Let's get into this one. And, oh, don't need you. Go away. Let's get our discount. And again, nothing on the main page. Okay. So sometimes there's, like I said, there's these little things that you can do as a side note, but not today. So picture sweep is kind of interesting. It usually doesn't have anything given. Let's do wordy to start, and then we'll just kind of jump in to everything else that we normally do. Start with the basics. Oop, there's a misclick. And we get absolutely nothing. Awesome. And, oh, well, we're guaranteed almost to get a vowel, so that was given, but we do get an S as well. Now, the question's going to be, where do we want to put the O? It's most likely in one of these two positions. I think here would make the most sense. What can we... I feel like there's a TH or something like this with the S out here. It's kind of my initial thought. Moths, I guess, would work. Oh, hello. Okay, so we were correct on the O. We were sort of correct on the TH. They are letters in this thing, but they're not in that position. So if we know this is an O and this is an S, this is never going to be an HT. So we're going to have one of the T or the H's over here and the other value over here in the other position where this one isn't. Now, I don't think that works. TOH something S. Let's about do this then. I was going to say it could be hoots, double O, but we know there's no O in this position. What else could we say? Oh, it could be double S, hosts. There we go. Cool, we got it. Got a little lucky on the moths there, but hey, we used some sound reasoning to get to it, so that's good. Good. Let's do this picture suite. Because like I said, I very rarely see given fills on these things, so it's kind of curious. I wonder if that's, well, obviously this 3 is done here. Come on now, work for me. Because it has all 3. This 4 now has to finalize through here, which means the 1 is done. This 4 is completed. This 4 is completed, which is going to finish that 1. This one is always out. We can put that in. We don't have to fill in those ones. It'll auto-fill at the end once we get all the fill parts in and not the blanks. What about this 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, okay. Only one of those 2 is going to be in, but this 2 here is done. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're not quite there on these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, the 5 though is done, and that's going to finish our 6 because we need to have 3 that aren't in for it. We're going to get this 4 done now. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we will, and that finishes this 4. Now this 7 is done because it can only have 2 blanks associated with it. The 3 is done. This 3 is done. 1, 2, 3. This 5 is done. This 4 is now done. What about this 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going to finish the 4. Probably finish this 5. Oop, wrong button. Come on now, click over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This 5 is also done, which I think is going to finish this 4 and we'll be done with it. Yep, there we go. What the heck is... Oh, it's a coffee mug? Okay. It was hard to see at first. It's just a mass of black there, or variations of dark tones. Let's see. Put you on mute first off. And have a little sip of something so my throat will heal. Let's do the Futoshiki. Alrighty, so we've got a 1 to 5. Let's start with 1s or 5s. One of these is going to have something here because tons of greater than or less than showing here. The 1s in this row could be here or here. The 5s could be here or here. What about down here? This could be a 1. This could be a 1. This could be a 5. This could be a 5. Come on, throat. This could be a 1. This can't be. Okay, here we go. We finally have a start here. This guy right here has it. This guy here has to be a 1 because none of these other ones can because they all have to be greater than something else. Now, I think that came back up and said this was a 1, which, no, it didn't tell us which one of those is a 1, though. Oh, can we continue the process, though? None of those. No, 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 no. So, yes. That now will get us the... Hold on one second. Sorry about that. Had to just pause so I could try to clear my throat for y'all. I know it's annoying to hear coughing like that throughout the thing. This one is a 1. And now we should be done with the 1s. Yeah, this is the last one. Now we can go, hopefully, into the 5s and try to do the same process. And did we remove any options on the 5s? I don't think we did, so let's go back through them. Most of those could be... Well, it's probably the 2s, actually. It's the better way to go about it. Now I think about it. Let's think about 2s. Because where can a 2 go? Can't go here because we can't put a 1 here. Can't go here because we can't put a 1 here. Can't go here because we can't put a 1 here. So this is 2. Now let's continue the process. No, yes, no, yes. That's not great. That's a yes. That's a no. That's a yes. That's a yes. Yes, 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 yes. No, 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 but yes and yes. The 2, well, we got A2. Maybe we just need to continue on this guy for a second. What about the, because the 3 I can't really do too much of at the moment because we don't have enough of these 2s to work with. Okay. Now let's go back to the 5s because I do see a 5 we can put in, and that will probably give us more 5s because none of these here can be 5s. So this is, I think that told us this one can't be a 5, so therefore this one is. Now that's going to tell, it doesn't because we still could put a 5 here or here. Oh, but we can put 1 here. It's going to remove this option and put you here. Now that's going to put the 5 here. Good. Now, do we have any 4s we can work with? Yes, neither one of these 2 can be a 4 because you'd have to put a 5 there, so this is. That's going to then do what for us? Or this can't be a 4, and this can't be a 4, so this one is. This one could be, this one could be, oh, this one here just has to be, which is going to finish this as a 3. Now, I think we might be able to... Can we finish the 4s now? Yeah, we can up here. This is the 4 here, and we're going to have 1 more here. Now we can put the 3 in here. This has to be a 2, 3, 2, 3, 2. And since this is all now worked out, we're good to go. Cool. Just had to get those 1s and 5s going, and then everything kind of sat into place. Oh, we get more tokens. Good. Stop going to this main page. I really don't know why it does this. Let me watch the video on this one real quick, and then I'll come back and we'll do picture cross. Good. There we go. Let's get into it. Let's see. We've got a 10. That is the right color. Okay, so let's put all these in. That's going to then tell us some of these guys, which we can finish off. That finishes our 6 there. Now, we know this one can never be part of this 10 because the gray, wow, brown 5 has to be over on the right side. So these are the finals. Good. Now, does that do anything for us on this 5-2? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so these here have to be part of the 5. This has to be part of that 2. This is going to finish our 4 and our 2. and we can put the 3 and the 2 in here. That is now going to say that this 3 had to end up here. The 2 is going to end up here as well and finish this 2. Now this 1 has to go... Wait, why did that... Come on now. Thank you. That's finished now, so this is the only purple left over. So that's really weird. I just don't like how that works. But anyway, these are the last 2 of those. Now we can put this brown in here in the middle and then put these as 2s. Actually, both of these just have to be, and then we can do the 5 and the 6 if it will let me. This 5 is done. It's this darker bluish color. We probably had more things we could do on just the straight math of these things, but 8, 9, 10, but we'll swell. Yeah, let's put this guy here has to go the singular blue. These guys have to fill in between here, so let's do that. Again, it will do it for me. This 8 here, I think, was what I was trying to find. Yeah, this one is done, so let's just plop those in. 4, 4, 4. That's the 1 onto this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This 6 is just done, so let's put it in. The 4 has most of it done, but we don't quite know which one it ends on. This 3 is done. Let's go to here. We can further. I noticed. I just forgot to look at it again, but this 6 is done, so nothing more can go down here. So the 4s can all extend over, which means the 6 can be finalized. This 3 here has to finalize. We've got a 2 that has to just go in here, and this 3 is done now. Now we just have to finish off our 4 here, and then these 2 4s, and then what do we have here? The 3 has to finish here, and then we have a couple of blues that just need to go in here. This is some human being with a coat on or something? A duffel coat, okay. Got the general gist of it. Let's do the picture block. It's the next thing staring at me, so we'll do that one. Okay, so this 13 can only do this. Let's get that in there. The 2 has to fill in this gap. This 2 has to come out here. One of these 2s is going to go up into there. We don't know which one, but this 2 has to go here. This 6 has to take on this spot, so therefore it has to extend out this way. The 8 now has to fill in this way. This 4 is going to have to do this, which just forces these 2s to work out this way. This 4 could go either way. Do we have any other givens here? Not, well, yeah, because this 4 here can't go up because it only has 3 spaces, so it has to do this. Now the 2s have to fill in here. This 2 has to fill in here. The 6 has to fill in here. Good. This 6 here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, it has to at least go to here and here. Oh yeah, this 2 has to just come down here because it's stuck in there. So then this 6 does have to extend here. Okay. This 2 has to go here. This is that a okay? That is blocked off. So this is the 2 here. It's hard to see the white there. I guess it looks easier on the other screen, but it's still quite difficult. The 8 has to get into the corner now and then finish off. 4 has to get in here. 3 has to get in here. Now the 2 has to do this and the 3 has to do this. Now this 21 has to get down into this corner because nothing else can reach it. And we're going to have a 3 by to make that work. So that forces the 3, the 2, the 2. Now the 4 has to fill the gap. This 6, well, it could go 2 ways. It could just go straight up, or it could fill this guy up. And this 4 could come over here, or it could come down here. What else do we have? This 2 here is blocked in, so it has to do its thing. This 2 has to go here because nothing else can reach that. This 4 now cannot go down, so it must go over, which means this 4 has to do this. The 2 has to do this. The 8 has to fill in the gaps. 2 will fill in that gap. Good. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, well, Yeah, this 4 can't reach, so the only thing that can reach this is this 2. This 2 has to go there. This 2 has to go here. Now this 4 is forced to do this. And I think the only way this 4 is going to work is to go this way, so the 2 has to go here and the 4 has to come out this way. Now the 2 has to fill the gap. And let's see. Still don't think we know what's going on there. We still don't quite know what's going on here because the 4 could come down here and go up, I guess. What does that block off the 8? It probably does. This 3, though, is a given, so let's put that in. It's going to give us the 4, the 2, and the 2. Now, the 5, it can't go up, because if it did, the most it could ever go was 4, so the 4 has to get into there, which means it does this. Now, this 12 is going to have to fill in to at least down to here. So it's going to do that. The 2, nope, that's not right. Hold on. There was some thought there that was correct. This guy has to be part of the 12. Oh, it's going to come down this way and the 5 is going to fill in that way, I think. Yeah, because there's not enough. We also have to get to this square here. And then that'll force this 2. Now this 12, it has 8 on it. Stop it. Come on. So it has to go out this way. The second it does that, it fills. Now the 5 fills in the gap. This 2 has to do its thing. The 8 has to get up here into the corner, which is going to allow all of this to work. The 4 will, well, yeah, the 4 has to do that now. This 6 has to do this because it can no longer go up to there. The 4 has to finalize there. This 4 has to go across, and we can finish the 2s off. There we go. What is that? Looks like eggs or candy or, oh, baked beans, apparently. Alrighty. Baked beans it was. Let's do the word search. Good, good, good. What do we have? Monthly outgoings. Oof. There's a lot of them. Healthcare, insurance, cell phone. What else we got? Mortgage. That's the big one, at least for me. What else do we have? Let's look at these guys here. We have water, energy, and travel are on the list. Water's here. Oh, the pension. That's a good outgoing thing. Energy and travel. Energy's here. Where's that travel? TR should not be hard to find. Yep, here it is. Savings is a good thing as well. Where's that at? Right here. Groceries and broadband. And groceries are stupid expensive right now. Groceries, and where's the broadband? It's going up this way. I saw it from the backside. There we go. Got those taken care of. Cool. Those are done. What do we got? Let's do Kokoro. I think we might get through all of these today, except for the Sudoku, because we never do the Sudoku. This 4 says this is a 3, 1, going with the 11, that is. Therefore, it's an 8 and a 9. That forces 8, 8, 9, 8, 3. Good. This 3 here has to be 2 and 1, which forces this to be a 6. That doesn't quite correlate back up just yet. Let's think about some of these other guys. This one here is a 9. This is 8, 7, 9. This has to be 9, 8, 7, 6 to get to 30, which just means this is an 8, 6 pair, which means this is the 8, 9, 6, and 8. Good, let's continue back up here. This has to be 8 and 9 in this direction. This has to be a 5. This has to be a 7. Please work, app. Let's see. We got a bunch of 9s and 8s up in here. I guess we can say actually this 21 clue has a 9-8 here and a 9-8 here. So we're at 17 between those two. So this has to be a 4, which means this is the 8, and that's going to set this guy off. Go down the line here. That's going to say 4, 2, 1. Good. Now, we need a 9-8, or sorry, a 9 and a 7 here. We need a 9 and an 8 here. This, well, this is a 9-8-6 to be able to have the 24. So this is the 9, because again, we had to do 9 and 7, so we can't put a 6 on there. We already had the 8. This guy can't be a 6, so it is the 8, 9, 6. This is, excuse me, 16, so this has to be a 5. This was a 45, so we were knowing that every single value was going to be in it, so that's not too great. But this 24 is a 9-8-7. We already have 9 and 8, so this is 7. And the leftover is the 4. That 7 says this is 9, 7, 8, and 9. And that's going to force these guys all to finish. 8 and 5. There we go. That one is quite systematic in terms of going through everything. Good. So what do we have left? Again, we're going to do the crossword. That's the last one we need to do. Good. Cool. Getting through this one pretty well today. Let's see how bad the crossword kicks my butt. Explore the internet would be to surf. I'm going to do the acrosses first. Bothersome trouble is a hassle, not a Hasselhoff. Shelve till later. Put off. Seems like it's correct. Anticipating something. Okay, not getting that one on for some reason right off the cuff. Okay, let's move on. Tell off, upbraid. Don't know that one right off. Tutorial. Is it bossy? Yeah. Not exactly the same in terms of levels there, but an extremely long time would be a span of time? No? Okay. What else could we have? Don't know. Okay. Pickled buds. Pickled buds. Trying to think of what the buds reference is, but I'm not seeing it right now. Make mistake an inference, which is a 4-letter word and a 2-letter word. It's something up. The last word will be up. Slip up, probably. Yep, there we go. Peaks in France, Switzerland, Italy is the Alps. Now let's switch to our downs, and we'll get some hints on some of these other ones we didn't do. Ballerina's dress is a tutu. Have enough money for it would be to afford, like affording those expensive groceries. Irritate would be to chafe. It includes Japan. Asia does include Japan. Flowers, blooms. Yep, let's go back to this across. Anticipating something. Agog? Oh, I don't really think of that as anticipating, but I guess I need to change my thought process of that word. Bargain to make deal. Haggle. Let's do the downs first, then we'll come back to these guys. Range of subject would be a course. No, that's not an R there. Range of subject. Don't know. Let's go to this one. Child without parents would be an orphan. And what are you? Splits apart. Rips. Okay, there we go. Let's go back to these other guys. Tell off or upbraid. Chide? Upbraid. Chide, I don't get that one, but that's okay. An extremely long time. I want to say Aegis. Okay. Drink slow. Oh, I never even did this one. Drink slowly is obviously sips. What about you? Pickled buds. Pickled capers? Oh, yeah, makes complete sense. Yeah, okay. Once I had a little bit of info there, that one wasn't too bad. Oh, range of subject is a scope too. There we go. Good. Couple little letters there helps immensely. All right, there we go. So we've done everything except for obviously the Sudoku, which we're not going to do. So cool. Well, that was a good one. We got through it in pretty good time, less than a half hour. So hope y'all enjoyed that one. That was August 12th daily picture page. And hope you have a good day, and we'll see you tomorrow. Have a good one.